Keita Boo, what's going on with your love? Hold on for a minute. I'm on mute. Tell them I'm on mute when they come on. Grand risings, good people. Grand risings. Trolls and thoughts and bots and hoes and all of that. Grand risings. Don't just be peeking. I see you, baby. Go on, get your troll on and get blocked and get on up off of here. Everybody else hit the like button. I'm gonna come off of mute in a minute. Hold on, I'm watching. Kate Leisha, what's going on, my T? Riri, what's up, babies? What's going on, love boo? Keita Boo, what's up, baby? What's going on, honey, honey? Hit that like button, y'all. Grand risings, good people. What's going on, ladies? What's going on? Taco Tuesday, what's going on, ladies? Hey, pump punks. What's going on, pump punk and tank tanks? TT babies and ladies. What's going on, pump punk? What we doing on this live? It's too early, baby. It's too early. It's too early. How them old folks say it's too early. It's too early, Tank. It's too early. No, it ain't never too early. The early bird gonna get you a worm. Yeah. The early bird gonna get you a worm. What's going on with your Riri? Man, T, I don't know what the fuck going on. I can't even answer that question right now. Only thing going through my head. Oh, appreciate you, T. Appreciate you, girl. You just made me smile good. All I know, T, I can't stop saying in my head, Project Petter, what you get the letter, won't butter, better, is all I keep singing is Project Pet in my head. I can't stop singing Project Pet ever since I got the motherfucking screenshot. Oh, Lord. They done murked the main child. Baby. We gonna talk about that later on. I can't talk about that right now. But that's all right. Fresh on my mind. Project Petter, won't you lick the guitar? And I mine. I'm thinking about some little chat shit, some gangster boo shit, some 3-6 shit, some crunchy black live type shit. And my mind just all over the place. Sad situation. Sad situation. Now, mind you, they tried to get Crunchers on the first time. See, it is crazy. And see, they tried to get Crunchy Black on, but remember, he didn't pass. They've been doing all this alky-balky ass shit. You know what I'm saying? They took out the 3-6, slow but for sure. You got Coopster gone, Lord Infamous gone, Gangsta Boo gone, it's another one gone. One more. I can't think of his name right now. Now, if you go start looking at their kids, they done sent Gangsta Boo brother to prison for her unaliving, which is a lie. Now they didn't pop Country Black son. Now they didn't unalive Project Pet son. Oh hell no. Hell to the no. 3-6 got some shit going on, man. They throwing churls. They throwing crosses. You hear me? I honestly believe my opinion that video Crunchy Black making them folk get mad, man. Them folk get mad about what Crunchy Black talking about. And they around here doing shit. I'm telling you, man. 3-6, man. You gotta watch Paul and Juicy, man. Got to watch Paul and Juicy. Got to watch it, man. You got to know that Juicy J fuck with Miley Cyrus, which is the bottom of the barrel of that goddamn icky shit. And so, yeah, this shit is treacherous. It's treacherous, baby. I still to this very day, and I'm gonna say this shit, I'm gonna say this shit, and I'm gonna say this shit. I don't know why folks be chasing a dream as a fucking rapper or a celebrity so bad. Like you already got somebody to sacrifice before you get there, because you know you gotta sacrifice somebody. And they just be dying for stardom and don't never be a star. One key the box, stop. You hear me? They'll never be a star, but they be ready to risk it all. You hear me? They be ready to risk it all, Keita Boo. They be ready to risk it all to be a star and don't never be a star. Star. One key pot, star. Whatever you be saying. Girl, it's just a bit much for me. Baby, I don't. And then these bitches around here who want their money, they chasing them bags to be rich. Who y'all gonna sacrifice? I don't want to be now one of these thirsty income tax ass, chasing the bag ass, scamming ass whole friends. Cause they gonna sacrifice somebody in a minute. Your ass gonna be friends with one of these peon a hoe, and before you know it, you're gonna be coming down to everybody's timeline talk about something. Why? You know why? That hoe wanted to run with the ops and shit because they had money. Knowing what come with being a star. Why keep pot star. I'm telling you, man. They still ain't figured out who the fuck fitting all star. Cause Star got fentanyl up out of her. Yeah, he get high, but he didn't get high to kill himself. Star thought he was somebody. He thought he was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And his ass, he you know what I'm saying? He knew that getting high will one day do something to him, but he wasn't getting high to pass away. None of these people. None of these people were doing this shit to that. The more money you make, the higher you're gonna get. And they were just getting higher than they ever got, but they wasn't getting high enough to kill themselves. On purpose, no way. So yeah, a whole lot of setup shit going on. And these spirits up tapping motherfuckers too. Because people fucking with these spirits and talking about these spirits and lying on these spirits. And these folk finna get up and start giving throat shots and mouth shots and shit. And they gonna start with that goddamn Jesse Dawson's son, that old CJ motherfucker. Them spirits finna get up and run some more rings around his ass. They finna spin his ass like a washing machine. Cause he's a lying and get it for cash app ass off this same last story you telling ass motherfucker. I haven't saved in my life. And when them spirits get up and spin the block on his ass, y'all better make sure I get a whiff of it in my motherfucking inbox. Cause his mama didn't get a chance to beat his ass enough when she was here. She finna get up and whoop her son ass. Cause boy, you just making up shit. I can't even say your daddy gonna get up cause that's your uncle. I know it's a sad case of a sad case scenario and a sad case of a bowl of Cheerios. But Jesse, your daddy, bitch. You look just like him. If you stand beside your other two brothers, your other brother and sister that's still here, your ass don't look nothing like them. You can see y'all mom and y'all, but I see Jesse in your ass all day long, and you acting just like them right now. Old, big, and even conniving motherfucker. Yeah, you nigga. Yeah, you. I ain't gonna stay off your ass. You had me fucked up bringing me back up. I got you, bitch. I'm gonna rock your ass out the whole motherfucking year. In 26, your ass ain't gonna even say Lester. Fuck the word street. I'm gonna rock your ass. I'm on his ass from Facebook to YouTube. You finna sit your ass down. And bitch, you would never be a Memphis legend. Shit. Your folks was a legend because your brother, your uncle was a robber. He go down for a legend because he robbed the wrong motherfuckers and they off everybody in the house. You're not a legend, you dumb motherfucker. You using a story trying to get clap. Yeah, I'm finna wake your mama up because you need a whooping, you dumb motherfucker. You need a motherfucking whooping. Mighty motherfucking strain. Your ass ain't got no family. Ain't nobody on you. I know your grandma, your mama's side of the family is not letting you on the internet and beg like this here. They couldn't know. They couldn't know. Now who gonna get the grandma house? Who get the grandma house while you running here talking about you homeless and shit? Her daughter gone. You the oldest grandchild with no sense that she get. Who get the house, motherfucker? And how she passed away? Did your slick ass do it? I need to be trying to get with the grandma spirit and see if you got something to do with her shit and ran your ass to Nashville, you little slick bastard. Your daddy and your uncle. Slick as fuck. But your uncle more of a robber. Your daddy gonna do it all. Now I said that backwards. Cause Cecil, your uncle. Your uncle gonna do it all. And your daddy just gonna rob. Cause Jesse, your daddy, bitch. You gonna hate me for life because I'm gonna tell the whole world Jesse your daddy. I'm about to pay for a billboard so I can put this shit in the sky. That the spirit came back and told me that Jesse is your goddamn daddy and you done sent your daddy to jail for life, lying like you say him shoot your uncle in that hallway. I'm finna make you pee on yourself. I'm gonna drive you nuts. I'm gonna have your ass out there at that graveyard every week with a Dollar Tree flower. You gonna go to Dollar Tree every week and get a flower laid on your mama grave. You gonna go live talking about that. But all that begging and getting money off their name. You been getting money off their name too long. I'm finna tap your ass, you little Jerry Curl juice smelling ass nigga. I done went from Project Pet Son to that Lester Street boy. That Lester Street boy, he need a whooping. He need his ass toe the fuck up. And I'm talking about the spirit need to get his ass. Cause boy, you doing the most. You doing the most. You just doing the most. You doing the most. And you're lying with the most. You doing the most and you the most perfect liar for the goddamn Lester Street shit. He don't need no pray. Don't nobody need to pray for his motherfucking ass. They've been praying for me since he popped out. But this is what I want to know, T. Make this make sense to me, Keita Boo. Keita Boo, Kalisha, and Riri. Make this make sense. So the whole time he been gone. The whole time he been gone. All this time. Remember when he popped out on YouTube and Facebook telling his story when he first popped out? Why he ain't talking about where he been? Where you been all these years? Where you been? Why you didn't come to the funeral? Why you don't remember shit about where you been? Why you ain't talking about them time when you were Oprah? Why you ain't doing it? Why you ain't doing it? All you getting on here talking about first 4 days and give me some money. I'm the Lester Street boy with the knife in my head. Boy, you don't sit your head down somewhere. I'm finna run circles around him. He finna be peeing on himself. He finna be peeing on himself. Cause you lying on them folk, man. And then your uncle is some kin to my uncle. And I'm gonna tell it on you, bitch. I'm finna go to heaven. And I'm gonna wait G1 well, G1 ain't in heaven. I think that motherfucker went to hell. I'm about to go down there, get one of my great apes to run me back down there to hell. And I'm gonna wake your goddamn uncle up and tell him, look at this chaos he letting you cause down here on earth. Y'all done already robbed Jesse and everything, man. Y'all done made the man do all the time in the jail. Y'all didn't fuck with him. Didn't nobody fuck with him. Mama, sister, kids, nobody fuck with him. Now y'all got the man jailing again for nothing. He took the goddamn weed charge when y'all robbed the cartel. What else you want after man? That's why God didn't take the bad seed. He took the goddamn so-called good son that y'all keep calling G1, and he was not a good son. He was a robbing ass GD nigga that didn't give a fuck, that was smacking around on that boy mama sometime every now and then too. He pumped that girl with all them goddamn babies, but he took her from Jesse. And when he got Jesse was out. When he got with it, when Jesse went to jail and Cecil got with her, she was already pregnant. And he was dicking on the bitch and they just played the part. Goddamn, we gonna claim this one too. Memphis legend CJ. Boy, you need to be trying to get you can't even get a DNA test because you still gonna come out the child. You need to get your ass somewhere, boy. Y'all done already ruined Jesse's life. Leave Jesse alone. When Jesse come out, I'm taking him out to lunch. And the first thing I'm gonna do is go live and I'm gonna bring up your name. You little peon motherfucker. You too, Mr. Raheem. Grand rising to you. Have a good day. Have a good day. Yeah, that boy that don't know what he talking about. That boy that's looking for some clout, man. When I rewatched the first 4 days, I instantly remembered this story. But T, that is not the story. That is not the original story. That is not the original first 48. That video has been altered. Even if that boy said Uncle Jesse and his friends them did it, them Mexican cartel motherfuckers wasn't his friend. But to a 9-year-old, it'll look like they friend because he came in. Jesse probably was standing there. I ain't saying Jesse wasn't in the house, and I ain't saying he wasn't on the scene. I'm just saying he ain't the one that cut up all them folk and did all that. They put the fear of God in that motherfucker for him to stand around and watch that shit. And the very first 48 that came out, that little boy, when they asked him, well, what was Uncle Jesse? He said, in the closet with me. By the time that little boy woke up and he was in the school with Oprah Winfrey, they took them over there to their school so they wouldn't remember this shit. They left the fucking Memphis, Tennessee, so they wouldn't remember this shit, and nobody could tell them the story. They weren't seeing no grandmamas. They weren't seeing nobody. When that bitch ass nigga turned 18, they turned his ass loose with that $1 million. What a millionaire, bitch. All y'all got $1 million. Your grandmama that just passed away got $1 million. That's how she got that big ass house. Your ass got $1 million when you turn 18, and I just noticed the little sister just turned 18 last year, and she didn't disappear. She done gone yonder way. And where's the 16-year-old little brother? He'll be 18 in 2 years, and he gonna get his $1 million. You lying and you leaving out a whole lot of shit Memphis legend, you sauerkraut motherfucker, you Jerry Curl juice smelling ass bitch, you's a good lying asshole. You just making up shit along the way. You don't remember shit. Bitch, you been over there at that Oprah school where they were feeding your ass medication and shit and making you forget. Bitch, you probably was on X pills over there at that goddamn school. You about to sing the diddler, you crazy motherfucker. But you setting up lying, talking about what you remember. Can't no child with no gun, with no knife in their head. And then you lying, telling folks your mama was in the back of the house. You lying, your mama was in the kitchen cooking chicken, fool. Your mama was in the kitchen cooking chicken. All the bodies was found in the front of the house. You talking about they killed your dad in the front. You lying. You lying. They shot that boy in the head, that Lester, whatever that boy name is, Levester, whatever that boy name is. They shot him in the head on the couch. They shot that girl. She ran to the door and she died at the door. Her handprint was on the door. You ain't watching too much First 48. That girl handprint was on the door. She got unalived at the fucking door, the runaway girl. Your mama was in the kitchen frying chicken. They popped in the kitchen. The flour in the chicken was still in the grease. You dumbass nigga. Your mama was not running around in the back of the house. You acting like that house on Leicester Street was big as hell. Talking about my mama was on the other end of the house. Nigga, ain't no matches in Mitchell Heights. You dumb motherfucker. You just telling shit. You ain't know what the fuck you talking about. You need to be talking to a motherfucker who can really help your ass remember instead of trying to block folks and talk about them so that while they telling the real story so you can get some more cash out. You a motherfucker, CJ. You a motherfucker, man. You a motherfucker, man. I don't understand how could he remember all that at the age of 9 with injuries that severe. He can't. Miguel, what's going on with you? Appreciate that cash out yesterday on the live. Appreciate that cash out. I like how you say the bitch word, T. Man, I'm from the hood. I'm from the hood, straight out the hood, you hear me? But I ain't never lived in the ghetto. You hear me? I'm straight out the hood, but I ain't never lived in the ghetto. A hoe can't ever tell you I've been in no project, but I'm hood though. Yeah, I fuck with hood bitches. I don't fuck with bougie bitches. But I get real bougie around them rich white folk. You hear me? I go from Kena to Shakina real quick. Yeah, but I ain't gonna do it for the internet. This ain't no interview. Fuck you talking about I ain't on the internet for no interview. I'm gonna get on this bitch and give it to him what it is, and I'm gone. I ain't never trying to impress no motherfucking be like no hoe want me to be. Hoe, fuck you. You be that motherfucker. It take too much for me to pretend to be somebody else. I hate to do that shit around them rich white folk, but it get me what the fuck I want. Just like they use us, I'm using them, or however you want to look at the shit. But mind your business. But I'm gonna be Kena every time I smack this internet. You can ask your cousin them. Fuck you talking about roll up cousins. Roll up cousin. Oh my Lord, and he do look like him. He do. He look just like his daddy. See, you on one fast, laugh out loud. I love it. I stay on one, T. On my P's and Q's, ready to block something. Anybody come out the cut? I didn't know bodies were cut up until you said it the other night. Yeah, they did a lot of shit up in there. And black niggas don't do this. So the day to rob somebody's teeth. Yeah. Them folk from South Memphis and Orange Mound, they know nothing about Mitchell Heights. They moved to Mitchell Heights only to hide. Just like the cachet is a cover-up for the Privé, them motherfuckers moved to the Mitchell Heights as a cover-up because they had a hit on them. Jesse was in jail doing all that motherfucking time while they was over there smoking their weed, spending their money, and he was fucking on his bitch. Jesse got mad when he got out, and Jesse probably feel like it right now. I ain't know they were gonna go that far. Jesse got out of jail. He asked his brother for a coat. He wouldn't even give him a coat. After all you done took my bitch. You got my son over there, all this hot ass shit. Y'all didn't take care of me when I got out and all that. And Nicole told a motherfucking lie. The sister said Jesse called her. That was the police called her and told her to get the fuck up out the house. Go back and watch the shit. The police called and told her, y'all brother on a mean ass mission and he killing. You and your mama need to get the fuck up out the house. Nicole was full of that motherfucking booger sugar. Nicole flew up out that house lying to me. Jesse called me. Jesse didn't call you, you lying ass bitch. If he did, it wasn't that day. The police called your ass that day and told you and your mama to get yonder way, and they put y'all in protective custody. See, that little boy telling lies, man. That little young nigga lying. He a young nigga to me. CJ be lying, man. That man switching the narrative. He worse than these bloggers on YouTube, man. He switching narratives. He changing shit around and he lying for cash out. I'm going to get on this bitch and keep it real. But I don't even get the cash out. That's the part that make it make sense. It's probably why Jesse going crazy in jail because he want to tell so bad. But knowing them cartels going to get him teeth. Bingo, motherfucking bango. Let me, hold up. What my comment button is? What my motherfucking comment button? Now, that's the comment of the century. Right there, goddammit. Right there is the motherfucking, I already said it, but you just repeated it and you said it well. But yeah. Lin you. Hey, my baby, what's going on with you, pretty lady? How you doing? What's going on with you, girl? Girl, Kaylisha, right, roll up, cousin, because I'm on one. The mom supposedly, the mom supposed to been in the back room, in the house. Man, the house ain't that big. Have you been in a house in Mission Heights? When you down for a house in Mission Heights, you got to run through that. But girl, you going to run into a motherfucker, that motherfucker. Girl, that was a shotgun house. Have you been over there? How the mama couldn't hear what was happening in the living room, but she was frying chicken in the kitchen. All the adults was found unalive in the front part of that mansion that he think he remember. Them motherfuckers found in the front. Them kids was found in all them rooms and shit. He don't even know. He passed out in the fucking tub, y'all. Go read the article. He passed out in the tub in that water with his brother and sister. He got woke up by the firefighters. And I was outside when they brought his bitch ass outside. So you mean to tell me when he woke up out that water, they walked him through the house and let him see all the dead bodies and his mama was in the back room? Come on, man. 2 and 2 is 4, man. That boy woke up with the firefighters and passed the fuck out. And when he came out that house, he was still passed out from losing all that blood. They didn't take him on a tour of the house to see where everybody was dead. Yeah, y'all, hey. That junk was a trap house. Them folk ain't got no motherfucking money. Them folk didn't have no motherfucking money. Them folk were moving off of them pounds of weed. A black garbage bag full of bowls, man. Throwback shit. They blame that shit on Doc Holliday. They blame that shit on somebody else. But at the end of the day, the little boy said Uncle Jesse was in the closet. But his friends was there. Uncle Jesse got spooked, man, when he seen them cartel motherfuckers moving in there like they were moving. Uncle Jesse got spooked. That nigga started having like, oh, I ain't know they were going to do all that. I thought they were going to walk in and just pop my brother and keep going. They off everybody. Everybody. Yeah, they left them kids alive and God blessed them to be alive. But it wasn't the lie, though. That young nigga don't remember that shit. That nigga had a butcher knife in his head longer than his leg. Trying to stagger through that motherfucker and get in that tub with that water so it can stop the blood. And he passed out. He probably heard some shots. Yeah, he probably heard it when he was in that tub. But you ain't seen your daddy, nigga, stand over your uncle and kill him. Stop lying, boy. Stop lying, little boy. Little boy. And the next time you jump on Thaddeus Matthew and Melvin shows and shit show and they give you credibility, don't block me. Let me get in and tell my story too, bitch. I know more than you, hoe. And when you see your auntie that got your cousin over there, when you see Erica, ask Erica, what's up with my family? Yeah, ask about Tyrese and ask about Tasha. Ask about my folks. Ask Erica what my folks standing outside. Bitch, when you weren't even standing out there, hoe. You weren't even out there when they brought the bodies out. You was already headed to Labana, trying to save your life so you could tell the story. And then Oprah Winfrey pick your ass up when they saved y'all life. So what you talking about? Then they took you way over yonder, way in Africa somewhere, so you can't remember this shit. You and your brother and sister and them, so y'all can't talk about it. Why they don't know nothing? You remember so much, y'all ain't numbered a couple of years apart. Why they don't remember? You lying motherfucker, don't nobody remember number passing out in that tub in that water. You probably remember some friends walking around, but you lying about the rest of this shit, nigga. You lying like a motherfucker. No, I ain't lying, I'm telling the truth. I was there on the scene when it was over, when everybody got called. I was there for that. I'm telling you, them folks related to my folks, man. I'm not finna get no clout claiming, yeah, I'm some kids to the left of the street. I don't want no motherfucker to even know I know some sick ass motherfuckers like that. But my folks, some kid of them folk, real shit. On GD, goddammit, that's G-O-D. I don't get no brownie points for this, and you know I ain't finna get no cash out. Come on. The fuck I'ma laugh up? I know, right? I said that T, because ain't no way all this going on, and she ain't heard not shit. Girl. Yeah, Keita, but it's like that. It's like that. My damn near all my cousins, my grandmama got, well, I ain't gonna say how many, my grandma got, but anyway, I got about 32 first cousin. I guarantee you 25 was down there was outside. And we wasn't out there because we were being nosy. We was out there because we knew them motherfuckers. My folks related to my uncle. My baby, my last uncle, goddamn it, Rayford child. Some kin to them sick motherfuckers. So my uncle in that motherfucking G1, the one that's gone, them folk blood related. I've been saying this shit from Facebook to YouTube. Ain't no bitch check me on this shit yet. And I've been talking about this shit since they been gone. Ain't no hoe came out the cut and said Keena don't know what she talking about. But them blogging ass bitches, them groupies over there in his chat, because they don't know what's going on. I know what's going on, Lord. I bet ain't nobody from Erica family, the girl that's gone family, now motherfucker family that ever jumped on the internet and said I don't know what I'm talking about. Cause I do. Cause I fucking do. They just want the clout. I don't give a fuck about clout. I don't even have 30 Facebook friends, goddammit. I don't give a fuck about no clout. But facts is facts. The same shit with that dog shit, man. Facts be facts. Fuck the clout. Fuck that clout chasing ass shit. Clout get you killed. I don't fuck with clout. Fuck around and had an op on your motherfucking shit. You heard me? Man, I don't be fucking with no motherfucking clout. And the op could be listening. You know how many motherfuckers, man, the motherfucker that unalive, a couple of my great apes be watching me. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about no clout. I don't give a fuck about no clout. I ain't chasing no clout, love. I told you, I got the golden key. I'm gonna twist all the locks to the doors of the rooms that I supposed to be in. You heard me? And the rest of them doors, I'm gonna slam them hoes and I ain't never walking back in them motherfuckers type shit. Give a fuck about no goddamn clout. Damn, see, they done left the city. They don't want to be questioned. CJ already made it understood. He wanted to be the only one to tell the story. So them stories won't get mixed up. He the only one telling the story. Them other little kids, they remember some shooting and some stabbing. And, you know what I'm saying? I know that little girl, she really lost. The little girl fucked out more than anybody. She might don't look like it, but listen to me, baby. My sister, and my sister not the only one. They call for every fucking nurse, the coldest nurses in the city. If your ass was a cold CNA, they shut the hospital down to save them kids' life. And my sister was in the building on my old Facebook page. If I can get into my old Facebook page, I'm gonna drop this shit. And everybody who worked on them Leicester Street kids, every nurse that put their hands on them Leicester Street kids to save their life, the Pope took them to Nashville, to the Grand Opry Hotel, and they gave them a free room for a week. And all they had to do was tell them if they wanted to stay in Memphis and work, or if they wanted to sign off as a signing bonus, and he was gonna pay for them to relocate and be a doctor anywhere in the world they wanted to be. My sister been in Arizona ever since the fucking Leicester Street kids been gone. My sister got a signing on bonus from the Pope to lead this bitch. Like, I don't have to lie for what? I didn't lead this motherfucker. I'm not the doctor. But I know one thing. I was at the Grand Opry Hotel because the Pope said, bring your family. My sister brought my mama and me and my other sister, and we stayed at the Grand Opry in the motherfucking Nashville with all the nurses that worked on the fucking Leicester Street kid. So trust me, I know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. From my family to the doctor shit. That junior CJ boy, he don't know what he talking about. I can remind him of some shit. On my old Facebook page, I got pictures of me and my sister and, them, and my mom and them at that fucking hotel with the Pope and them because of that Leicester Street kid. And it's in all my captions. You can't go back and make shit up, man. When I bust up in my other page and I drop that footage, I'm gonna make that boy drop his mouth, man. Cause he lying. He lying. Yeah, man, that was hard on them. My sister told me stories. I know inside shit. My fucking uncle was outside talking about they robbed them cartel folks, man. Man, them folks then caught up with Cecil, man. His real name is Cecil Dotson. His nickname is G1. You gotta know to know. They standing outside saying them folk then caught up with some Mexican motherfucker, 306, 319, whatever you call them motherfucker. Anyway, they done caught up with his ass, man. Them folk then found their ass, man. When nobody outside talking about Jesse did it. Everybody was outside talking about the motherfuckers he robbed caught up with him. Nobody was outside. And when they first took that boy, the first 48, he said Uncle Jesse was in the closet. So I ain't gonna deny that he wasn't on the scene because you the one showed the folks the house. That's what Jesse guilty of, showing them folks where his brother was at. But do you blame him? Cecil ain't innocent. G1 is not innocent. That boy ain't shit. That boy worse than Jesse. Real shit. He switched that story up. First he said he was in the bathroom in the tub. Then he said he was standing in the hallway and he watched it. He lying. He fucking lying. Them folks thought they offed all them kids. They thought they offed all them kids. So you think they let him stand in the hallway and watch them? Come on, man. That boy lying. By the grace of God, his ass still alive. They thought they left everybody in there gone. He was in that tub damn near 2 days in that water. The firefighter woke him up. They thought them kids was gone in that water. When they woke him up on the first 48, or on that video, they were like, we got one still alive. We got one still alive. The boy was still alive. They had to wake him up. He passed out in that water, man. Come on, man. He put them kids in that water with him so they could stop bleeding. Them the 3 still alive. The mama was in the back of the house. Who told you that first 48? Who told you the mama was in the back of the house? First 48 when they switched that motherfucking video, nigga? Your mama, all them adults was in the front of the house. One girl was in the goddamn doorway. Her handprint was going down the door. You know how you put your hand up on the door and slide that motherfucker down like this here? Dried up blood was on the door just like this here, smeared down. And the girl was laying right yonder when they opened up the door. She was laying right yonder like they moved out the way to pull the door up. Type shit. He don't even know that. Boy, you ain't talking about nothing. I'm gonna shame your ass though, because my story gonna get all the way around the internet and it's gonna shame the shit you telling because you don't know what you're talking about. Somebody gave you a whole lot of cookies and bubble gum and candy and toys and shit that you wasn't used to because you had some project ass folks and there was 6 kids in that motherfucking house and they couldn't take her all, y'all. That motherfucking money been gone. Your daddy been blowed that money, man. So them folk gave you all them toys and you said whatever them folk wanted you to say. That's the story you telling right now. And in your head, they done got them and drug your ass up so goddamn bad. You just remember what them folks told you to say. But you lying on Jesse, boy. Yeah, they were gonna off Jesse ass if he told it. Because they looking like, we've been looking for this man all this time you been in jail. You got right out and showed us. If we do go to jail, we're going to tell it on you. So Jesse just took the charge because he was in a damned if you do and damned if you don't. If he tell it, he was going to be just like them. If he be quiet and take the charge, fuck it. He just did 13 years. You think he give a fuck about going right back or dying? He went right back. But why they haven't came up with so much evidence? The only evidence they really got is what the little boy said. They ain't came talking about nothing else but what the little boy said. And that's what they giving him life for what the little boy said. Really? This shit so screwed up and twisted, man. Screwed up, twisted. They leaving out shit. They lying about shit and they covering up shit. And that little boy lost in the sauce because his ass over there with Oprah Winfrey probably done been in that goddamn tunnel with his dumb ass. Yeah, they didn't plan on leaving nobody alive. That was the whole motherfucking thing. It fucked them up when they found out somebody alive. But they know Jesse's still alive. And I honestly believe them the folks that be coming up in that prison, shanking Jesse and shit. Because the real niggas on the street, the real GD knew what type of motherfucker Cecil was, and they knew what type of motherfucker Jesse was. If Jesse was going to do that to him, Jesse caught him by himself in January of that year and asked him for a coat. They got the scobbling. Why he didn't have all them guns and shit and knives on him to cut his hands and feet and dick out when they got the fight? Why he didn't have it on him then? You wanted your brother so bad, and you would have been had that shit on you. You caught your brother slipping and asked him for a coat, and you ain't had no weapons on you. So you went and armed up. Who the fuck he rob and get all them guns and knives from? And go in there and do all that motherfucking shit. Y'all some crazy. Whoever believe that shit, crazy as a motherfucker. Motherfuckers love lies. They gonna support lies. They gonna switch that narrative, and the motherfucker gonna be right there turning that wig around with that narrative. I believe you, baby. I believe you, sugar. Lying like a motherfucker. Lying like a motherfucker. The life you live be the way you get up out of here. And your mama fuck your uncle behind your daddy back, and they were young as fuck. That girl was Jesse's first girlfriend. Jesse loved that girl. She's supposed to have been standing beside Jesse when he went to jail for the robbery, and she was pregnant. Instead of standing behind Jesse, you went over there with the brother and were fucking on him. The baby came, and y'all realized what it was, but y'all stayed together and blew that money because the girl knew what time it was, man. So she lived like how she passed away. Come on, man. On some foul ass shit. Period. That's the story, man. That's the backstory. It's always a backstory to everything. I need to get on TikTok and do a story time about this Leicester Street shit. For real, for real. Before they close it down on the 19th, I need to go and get in there. I need to go and get in there and shame that boy, man. For all the people that done gave him thousands for that lie. Y'all crazy as a motherfucker. Shit, if it was me and lived through that, I would be telling anybody shit. I wouldn't be telling anybody shit. I think they would find my ass and finish the job right. Damn, they got them after 13 years. They stood on straight business. Look what kind of niggas it was. They don't forget. Nobody forgets. Nobody forgets. And I don't see no black man cutting off arms. They cut off his hands. That's who, when you steal from who and they cut your hands off. Uh-huh. One more. I'm finna stay on here one more hour. I'm gone at 7:15. But we gonna change this. We finna switch this subject because I'm not a blogger. I'm not a blogger. I'm just gonna get on here and say what I gotta say, and I'm through with this subject. So we finna switch this subject back to they unalive Project Pat's son last night. They made a move out of it. They unalive Project Pat's son. Let's talk about this. And hit the like button. If you ain't hit the like button, even if you in the cut, I don't never know who them likes come from. I just appreciate them motherfuckers. Hit the like button, love bugs. It ain't gonna kill you. Hit the like button. You sitting on here souping up this much information. You like something I'm saying, goddamn it, hit the like button. It's something small to a giant, baby. It's something small to a giant. Riri. Riri, do you know how to join the live? Do you know how to join the live? If you go in my description box, that means if you go to with a caption, what I'm saying, Rich Rising. If you go to the description box and look at my caption, you're going to see the little link you can hit to join the live. Join the live, Riri, and cut your camera off. Miguel, what's up with it, Miguel? Mr. Raheem, you done got on in the job. Kaylisha, my T, what's up, babies? Baby, they been cutting up down here 2 weeks worth of bodies. You late, baby. You late, Ting. Memphis always ahead of the game. They gonna always have more body than days of the week. Where you at, Riri Tankers? I heard, girl. Okay, Riri, go look in my caption box, like where you hit the like button it, and when you see me saying Rich Risings and all that, stroll down on there, and you gonna see where I dropped a link at the bottom of everything I said. I dropped a link. That's the last thing in the description box. Excuse me. See if you can hit that link. See if you can hit that link. Damn. They wilding out in Detroit, baby. They wilding the fuck out. Damn. She might be from Memphis, girl. That's how Memphis hoe talk. Girl, that's some Memphis shit. She might be from Memphis. Shit. You gotta hit it, and then it's gonna tell you about joining the stream and all that old shit like that there. Take your time, you'll figure it out. Long as you see it and you hit it, work that motherfucker. Thank you, T. There you go right there. See if you can hit that. Appreciate you, T. Appreciate you good. Some people be saying it don't work. I don't know. Some people say it don't work, but I don't know. See if you can hit that link she just dropped, Riri. Okay, there we go. It worked, Kaylisha. Thank you, T. Turn your camera out, Riri, if you know how to do it. You can turn it off. Put the phone down if you don't know how to do it, but I don't give a fuck about how you look. I know how you look. What's going on with your punkers? Now, this ain't Facebook, so your folks ain't over here. Don't worry about it. But check it, check it. How motherfuckers say chicken and clocking. Nah, ain't none of your Facebook friends over here. My Facebook ain't, my YouTube ain't on Facebook, man. You know. But anyway, so clock it. I know this morning you woke up with an energy like I had that energy before, so I know what it's like. And I don't never want you to feel like I know you know I heard you, and if he can do something better, she gonna do something better. You know what I'm saying? I can't I can't put up a show on it. You know what I'm saying? I can't put up a show on it, so I'm finna try to put my foot on it, type shit. You know, so first off, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna speak on the situation. I just want you to know I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could be there for you another way, but I'm here for you spiritually. So first off, I want you to tell me about your daddy because I want to see if I can get your daddy's spirit up and see if he can pass his blessing on to you because you really need it. You know what I'm saying? So I got to see if it's unsolved because the unsolved people the one I can get the favors out of versus a motherfucker that just resting. If they resting, I let them rest. If it's unsolved, I get them up. And so which situation your dad in?
He like the whole time he had done. beside the pillow, whatever. So now when
Who is the okay? So who is the tall, skinny dude that always spend time over there? Damn near live there. Hey now, why you calling names on my shit, man? Don't do this. Okay. Oh, yeah, don't do that, punk. We don't call names. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do no name. You call them Day, Craig, and Felicia. We gonna do them.
I see
Yeah, okay. Okay, so you do know who I'm talking about then. Okay, so whoever this dude is, he had a habit. And he stole from this man. He stole from this man, and he used to abuse him too, like wouldn't feed him and wouldn't help him out and wouldn't do this and that. So basically, it wasn't more so the sclerosis of the liver, you know. It was more so he wasn't supposed to be at home. He supposed to have been in a home, and he would have lasted long. First off, second off, it wasn't the sclerosis of the liver that made him pass away. And I'm itching like a motherfucker. I know you see me stretching the shit out of my motherfucking back, but it was more so he was upset, he was hurt, and he more so died of a broken heart. And when you came down there to see him, and he used to look at you like, I got something to tell you, but I can't say it. Because if he told you and you cut up, the dudes, you can't live there with him. You can't watch him all the time. And the dude will come back and do it again. So he never told nobody how the dude was mistreating him, taking his money, robbing him, pushing him down and hitting him, across the head and smacking him and all this type of shit. He never told nobody because the dude had more access to him. And he would come around more, like he stayed there. That's how much he visited. You know what I'm saying? And he was taking his money and he was misusing. So he bought, I more say, with the sclerosis of the liver, he died from a broken heart and loneliness. It didn't matter if you went down there 35 times. You wasn't helping him what he was going through. It wasn't about getting to the bathroom. He had gave up because the nigga that was in the house was, talking down on him. Bitch ass nigga ain't my ain't. Yeah, nigga, piss on yourself, nigga. And whoever the nigga is, he beat bitches. He treat everybody the same way. He tall and skinny. That's all I know. And then look, whoever this boy is, he's so cold and slick and foul. He didn't get on right after your daddy's funeral because he was trying to play it off. He knew what he was doing. He tried to wait and play it off like some came through, and that's where that money came from. No, it wasn't. That was your daddy money. He fuck with a light skinned bitch and he was holding your daddy money over her house. It was the perfect time. She know when she get around you, she can't be still. I don't give a fuck if you sit in the corner store, Walmart, wherever. When she get around you, she can't be still because your daddy's spirit egging on because she knew about the shit. He was fucking with a light skinned bitch back then. I don't know when this was or whatever, but that's where the money was hid at. And she knew that he was gonna pop out after a little while. That's why he ain't shed no tear at the funeral. He ain't shed no tear. But he went. He ain't shed no tear because he knew he was wrong. He felt like they called it sclerosis of the liver, so he just let it hang. You know what I'm saying? Well, they can't blame this shit on me. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't.
too.
They went, don't say on the dope now. They been on the dope, baby. They were reeing up on him.
Ain't gonna lie, cause I'm
That ain't even his money. He gave y'all your daddy own money. How many times you hear me say gonna be the motherfucker right up under you?
was crazy. So
And then you know.
now I know. See, then this
Well, he ain't suffering no more. He ain't suffering no more. Them folks,
smell.
he didn't want to go back there. That's why he said he going home. It wasn't nothing happy about that motherfucker. It was always saying he didn't want to go back there.
Nothing.
Who is who is Stacy? Who is Stacy or Stephanie? Mm-hmm. He's saying he's saying something about a Stacy or Stephanie. Mm-hmm. She know you down there. She know you daddy. Mm, mm. Go ahead, keep talking, Punk. Hey, Donisha.
My brother girlfriend.
Mm, mm. You know a Carl or a Timothy? A Carl or a Timothy? Don't just make up shit. You don't know him. You don't know. You know Timothy? I don't know him either. Bro. Yeah, but he passed away from a broken heart. And it ain't just one or two motherfuckers let him down. It was a lot of motherfuckers let him down.
See, I know.
Brenda. Is her name Brenda? Her name Brenda for real? Her name Brenda for real? Okay. Well, I don't know. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Okay. Mm.
Down.
The light
Oh,
skin skinny lady. The light skin skinny lady. She's skinny. She's skinny now. Cause she on drugs.
money is.
That's the typical relationship now. When a motherfucker gets sick. But they just be any kind of attention. I'm trying to ask him, is it anything he could do? Who is Grandma Bertha? Now see, that might I don't know. She just looked like a grandma. I called her Grandma Bertha. She sure looked like one because she got them big ass titties and shit. She got them titties set up yonder like this here. I thought she was a grandma. Cause she's a goddamn pie cooking ass motherfucker. Playing with God, playing with God and coming home playing with Dick, babe. Mm. Well, he said he would birth her. Not with her in heaven like that. I'm telling you, the people that he's, around in heaven, people that he know. That's why I'm calling Timothy and Carl and all these motherfuckers. These people that's up there in heaven, what I'm talking about right now. They up there with him, so I'm letting you know he ain't suffering no more. He cool and needs the people that's around him, and so he ain't bad self, in other words. So maybe you don't know Gary and Timothy. Maybe them some back in the day throwback niggas. It's homeboys you don't know nothing about. And he said, she do know the motherfuckers. The way her car used to break down, my nigga used to fix on the car. Man, my baby be happy. That man said my baby be happy.
I
My daddy got three. I'm probably gonna be the only one he asked about. I'm on That's me, baby, with that daddy shit. And he be making me mad. Even if he make me mad, I'm on it. Mhm. Mm. Johnny now. Johnny.
do.
That's what your daddy said. Johnny them. I don't know what the fuck you do. I don't know these people. You know these people. I'm just the motherfucking messenger. Girl, how you gonna ask me what to do?
My dad.
And then he used to sit and then with his legs crossed and just looking and cause I see him sitting with his legs crossed and he just looking at everybody, as they come in and everything they doing. And he just over here calling the shit out. Everyone I'm over here calling names and shit. Cause these motherfuckers was it's a whole lot of fire. Yeah, he gonna cross it. Yeah, he gonna cross it. cross his leg and just look at everybody. Like, I can't believe they doing like that. I can't believe it. I can't believe they just taking over my shit. I'm needing them right now. I'm weak as hell. They walking past or they doing it. But in the back of his head, he know a motherfucker only do what you allow. And when you got down bad that week, and it had to get too bad that he got out of control. He couldn't control it. You opened up your door and had that wild ass shit going on, and then it got out of control. You got sick, and you were even too sick to tell a motherfucker to get out. So it ain't just they fault. It's his fault. But the way he came up, he didn't come up around family. You know what I'm saying? He was like a, I ain't gonna say black sheep, but he was like a loner. I say that word. He was a loner. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't big on family. He wasn't big on family. He go create families and create friends and create, try to make so and so be cool with so and so. And I'm like, that's my nigga so and so, man. That's my homeboy, Roger Jones, man, and all this old shit. And Betty Bop them and boot them down there by the juke joint. He wanted them. And everybody can come over his house and all they can say is we met through him. Instead of just getting with your family, you know what I'm saying? And then when you got sick and down bad, they'd attend to you like they did. Because them people that was in and out the door, he really didn't have no bond with them. They didn't care. That's why it wasn't genuine love. And he had to go like that because if it was that many people around, why he died of loneliness? Because they weren't there for him. They was there for themselves. Like you said, the scale. Mhm. You got a sister named I'm trying to get it right when you say it. Don't tell me. Shanika, Sharika, some shit like that. You do? Hey, is that about him? Oh, you don't know. Cause for some reason he apologizing to her. That's what I want to know. Shit, okay. I don't know. He just like, man, Shamika, man. I think he's supposed to been in her life and raised her and cause she ain't got she want I don't know somebody I don't know what I'm saying. But I told you just throwing out names and shit. But he apologized like I think he apologized like I could have been there for her, man. She ain't had nothing going on. I think I'm just gonna be honest. I think your mama had her head of somebody else's ass, and she really wasn't being there for her. She ain't have a father figure like type shit. So he like and he like Shamika, hey, man, I should have been there for her, man, and been there. He just going down the line like people around you that he just guess he just speaking on. So he feel like she turned out like she did or whatever she got going on or her loneliness or her hurt is because the mama didn't give her as much love as she did because she had her head up the nigga ass is what he's saying. Your mama did who? You said what now? Good. Mm. I think the sister got something going on. Is why he's saying her name. Cause you know heaven can see what we can't. He just said her name. I'm trying to see what he said of her. I don't know. If I were giving her a reading, I can tell her, but I don't know. See, you just calling them real name, baby. You calling them real name, baby. Ain't. Go ahead, but I think I called it first. Yeah, she a hot girl. I think, you know, no, Hidden can see, we can't see. They can see what's coming before it happens. And he's saying something about her. He said something about her, like, I wish I could have been there for her, and I wish she would have changed her life. I wish she would have just listened. I don't know why he's saying it, but that's what he's saying. And he was like, I don't know, because he just apologizing for not being exactly that, you know, like giving up on her and should have stayed hard on her instead of letting her be free. But see, in his eyes, he couldn't jump too hard on her because she wasn't here. That's why I asked you, is she here? I see why he's saying and that he ain't jump hard on her because she wasn't here. If she was here, it would be a little harder. See, because the mama was in the streets. You need to learn how to do it because it say do unto others as they do unto you. Fuck that. I'm gonna treat a motherfucker like they treat me. I don't give a fuck what your title is. That's why they say respect go a long way. You hear me? All that get away from around me and all that. I ain't even finna fuck with you no way to even have to use that in a sentence. And that good hard you get you can't call nobody right now for your situation. So what was the so what is the point? What is the point of this shit? That's what I had to learn. That's what I had to learn. Stop giving so much. Stop being so fucking nice, and then in return, motherfucker can't telling you no. I don't give a fuck no more. Well, you need to ask them right now. No, what the thing is, you got a lot of pride. You got a whole lot of pride, and I don't blame you. From what you've been through, you should have a whole lot of pride. And So I know somebody name start with a P. You ain't called them yet. And I don't know who it is. I think it's a man. I don't know. They name start with a P. And it's an older woman. She got a good job, been on the job for a long time. You gotta call them too. Where is my motherfucking camera? Girl. Hold on, hold on. I looked over and seen my camera a little while ago, girl. I'm the only one woke in the whole house. I looked back, the camera gone. And I just heard some noise. That what made me stop talking that much and look to the side. Wait a minute. What my camera? Hold on. These bald heads, some bitches, unplugged. They was something orange. I see it. I see it. I see what's going on. I see what's going on, Pom Pom. So my son's unplugged it. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. Now they ain't never unplugged the camera. And then I had woke up, my door be open. I sleep my door open because I nothing to help my kids. And so they had my door closed and the camera unplugged because the camera connected to my phone and it takes shots. It just takes screenshots and send it to my phone. They done had some holes in this motherfucker last night and they didn't want me to run their motherfucking camera back. I got them. Mhm. So they must have had the op in this bitch last night because they ain't never did that. I got they had some holes in my shit last night. I'm on their ass this morning, baby. No, they thought they was cold. They thought they was cold, baby. I'm on their ass. Mhm. I'm finna get on their ass today, baby. Soon as you get up, don't do that. Or what if one of them opt out assholes had a bust a move? You would have wanted me to record it, bitch. Don't unplug my motherfucking camera. No wonder I wasn't hearing no beeping it beeps. Then I woke up and my door closed. Oh, y'all gonna close my door and sneak out? My phone go off. I got 4 cameras. I got 4 cameras. I got 4 cameras on this bitch and some sensors. And I got a Pete outside and his ass don't play the radio if he don't know you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I'm finna breed the brother with the sister and make his ass more crazy off the kids. Mhm. My son got the mom and daddy. They them little short ass pits. They be, they ain't gonna they head just get big, they body don't. But I got some videos on my page. I watched this motherfucker, man, shake a bird taller than him, break that bitch down by the neck, flop, 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 all that shit. But, but man, I ain't got no vicious pit. Like we ain't raised him to be vicious. We raised him to be territorial. Yeah, that's what we raised people. Yeah, cause I got too many grandkids. I can't help them violent. So I send the grandkids out there to feed them and shit like that. But I make sure he just know my grandkids. So I send the same child because can't know anybody child walk up in the yard and feed them. He growed up in the house with these kids, so he know they sent. You know what I'm saying? Mhm. I only send the oldest 2 grandkids, the oldest 2 grandsons. The only one can go out there. But when I let him come in the house and run around, so he can get a sniff of all on him. Cause at some point in time, he did not really take some blood killing animals and shit. He ain't playing. He a motherfucker. So I got the mom and daddy child. Then they had like 11 puppies, and my son was selling all on 'em. But we kept like 3 within us. And so like one of my little nephews, he got the brother. I mean, he got the sister, and I got the brother. So me and my nephew gonna make ours together, and I want me some money for my puppies, cause I took him, I took him to I took him to Petco. I got papers on him, and he got a chip. Yeah, you still my baby. I'm bringing your doorbell off. You might as well go and put him to sleep because he finna see you go, goddamn it, type shit about my motherfucking baby. About my baby. Because if you were gonna do anything, how come you ain't help me feed him? The fuck you steal him for? Stupid ass motherfucker. Nah, I don't play that. I don't play that. Every time myself, when the mailman ride by, my motherfucking camera take a picture. I didn't caught so much shit on my camera, opt out ass hoes riding past her, pointing and all kind of shit. And all I'm gonna do is keep my screenshots off my camera. So when they ask me, what she do that for? Right here. Cause what she doing over here? She don't live this way. He don't live this way. You gotta know I already been played with. 2 years ago, I had gave a dude a reading. And he didn't believe what I said. I said, God said, if you don't slow down, he gonna do something. I said, he got his hands on you. He got shot like 7 times. It was all over Facebook. He got shot 7 times, and he walked with a limp and shit. And then the girl that he was fucking with left him for his partner. So he had went crazy. Cause he was laid up in the hospital, wasn't nobody there for him. Then he got out, he couldn't walk and shit. Soon this motherfucker able to walk. He limped his ass over here and was up under my carport with that goddamn AR. As soon as I could, and know everybody know when I be getting off live, I used to, you know what I'm saying, go get me some coffee and shit like that, from Mapco. Man, that nigga put me in the car, rolled me around. This the same dude that shot the bullet in for Fox 13. And all this, he had left my house and went straight and did all this shit. That's that motherfucker, crazy motherfucker. And then he been calling from the jail, telling me he sorry, I don't trust his ass. But all I know, he made me suit up extra security. You know what I'm saying? I was a little bit too relaxed. So the pit ain't gonna let you stand up on that cop for too long. He don't know you. He finna cut a bark. He do too much barking. You gonna have to bust a move cause we finna. And we line to come out the back door and sneak up on your ass up under that carport net because I got them bitches all the way around this whole like Fort Knox. And this shit had spooked me real bad, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I know my grade A real because I looked up when the nigga ride in the car talking shit with the gun and shit. He lowered the gun in the car like you got no more street, bitch. I don't come from the streets, but I've been around street niggas all my life, and I always hung around, you know, been around people that been in the projects, and I ain't never knocked nobody for where they come from. You know what I'm saying? But I come from a home of a principle, so it wasn't no broke moments over there. You know what I'm saying? So I always went and hung with the op because we was like, don't you go over there in them projects? I'm like, why? Them was the coolest people in the world. So my mama still to this very day don't know why I hung it when I was young. But anyway, so I was always taught, you know what I'm saying? And I sold drugs for 15, 20 years. So, and I fuck with dope niggas. So I know the streets, you know what I'm saying? I got book sense and I got streets. I got book sense and street sense, you know what I'm saying? So I had I had let my little street shit kick in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't panic. You got to get on a motherfucking level. So I fucked around. I'm nervous and shit. So I'm fucking with the rearview mirror. You know what I'm saying? Everything in the car. I'm nervous. You got an AR ran me around in the car. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the nigga on. You know what I'm saying? But at first he had it pointed. Then he lowered the motherfucker and put it between his leg, and he just got the vent. You know what I'm saying? He just got the vent. Man, no motherfucker went there for me, man. And we were talking all this shit. So me, I'm already spiritual, you know what I'm saying? I fucked around and hit the rearview mirror and I looked. I seen them grade A spirits in their back seat. Oh, I turned up in the car. Baby, I thought I was. My turn. Oh, I knew then when I looked in the back seat and seen them spirits in that mirror, they like, yeah, we on his ass. Get him out. Oh, shit. I said, yeah, bitch ass nigga, then you got the gun between the leg, you hear me? In my mind, I'm like, elbow this hoe if you got to jump out this hoe. Elbow that hoe right now. He already handicapped, one of his legs don't work. Elbow this bitch and get on your shit. You hear me? Go back to school for your days, Kena. Get this boy ass. You hear me? Man, everything going through my head because my adrenaline rushing off the spirits in the back seat. You hear me? I'm hyped. I'm like, oh, whatever I do, they got my back because they done approved it. So I'm nervous enough. The bitch ass nigga said, man, take the same daddy that was on the news. Man, take me to my motherfucking daddy house. Man, fuck this shit. I had to shot some slick ass shit. To this very day, I can't even tell you what I said to that nigga. I didn't know I was in that car spitting pimping like I was Bobby Brown trying to get Whitney Houston puss on day one. I'm in that hoe talking. Man, that nigga, and he was crying and shit. Man, I'm sorry, man. He crying, man, I just spazzed out, man. Because what he was saying was, bitch, if you could tell me what's finna happen to me, if you seen what was finna happen, ho, and I got shot, tell God to come fix it. I'm looking at the nigga, he got the gun on me. He like, man, I'm gonna tell you something. That shit could have went so many ways, cause if and one of my sons would have heard him at the top, the whole house sleep. It's early, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I had to go get me a whole coffee, but I don't go outside. I don't go to a gas station to get no coffee. A hoe can't tell you they seen me in a gas station getting no coffee. I don't do that no more. I had to go get me a whole coffee box. I got Krispy Kreme. I got all kind of coffee in that motherfucker. I don't go outside and get coffee no more. And when I go out that motherfucking door, now I'm clutching. Fuck that big long motherfucker you got, bitch. I'm finna off your kneecaps while you pulling that hoe up. Pop, pop, quick. You gonna drop that bitch. You hear me? So, my real fast, cause I'm on in there now. I go out the house like a reindeer. You hear me? Pop out like raccoon eyes on his ass, cause I'm popping something now. And my nerves bad. You hear me? I'm shell shocked. Then right after that, you know what I'm saying? Right after that, you know what I'm saying? That shit they're over with. You know, he gone or whatever. But every time that nigga think he finna get out, I'm finna go down there and up the bun again, up the ante, tell him I'm paranoid, I'm biting fingernail. You can't let him out, fool. But see, he fucked up. He fucked up when he shot at Fox 13, so they go to court too. You know what I'm saying? Because you could kill somebody in there. Then you went in the restaurant and had in the bathroom with all them high. So he on some, he trying to play the mental game right now and get out. That's the motherfucker probably want to act like they slow and crazy. Yeah, and then so like he wanted to tell his story. He felt like if I could tell him what God was gonna come around and do, I could come back and tell God to fix it. No, I can't. I'm the warning before destruction. You know what I'm saying? And your ass didn't listen to the warning. You was on that hot boy shit. The boy had money. You hear me? I know for a fact somebody slipped that boy Mickey and he flipped out. That's what made him come over here. The boy had money to be a young nigga. He had fucking money. He had money, T. The boy had a house on Getwell. That's where he lived in. You hear me? Then he had a trap house in the mound, and it was a rooming house in the front, and he lived in the back selling his shit. You know what I'm saying? He rent rooms out. Man, that boy had some money, man. That boy had some money. He was paying me to come clean his house and the rooming house. Every time I was coming out that river with shit on the back of my truck from them rich white folks out there and got through cleaning up, I came off the river with that shit on the back of my truck for sale. That motherfucker, everything I get, if I come off that motherfucker with a piano, he gonna buy it. So I ain't gonna speak down on him. I know somebody slipped him a Mickey, but ho, you fucked up the church's money, kidnapping me, bitch. Don't do that. Don't that you can't. Hey, you shouldn't. I'm telling you, and to this very day, it's so crazy because my kids didn't know that he had flipped out. I didn't either. I didn't know what it had. The last time I had seen him, he was doing good. You know what I'm saying? So when he popped up that night, he was knocking on the door, asking for TT. My son them didn't know nothing about this shit. So you had to say Kena or some shit like that. But my son that had went to, he said, Mom, he said, now that I think about it, that nigga had been out there all night. This the nigga that knocked on the door that night and asked for TT. And the next morning when they found out, I was in the car, man, when I had pulled the car over and I was just crying like a baby, just screaming in the car. Thank you, Jesus. That boy could have flipped out the same bullet he shot through Fox 13 before he got there. He could have popped me. You hear me? I was just my AI, you hear me now? That boy that made us suit up so motherfucking hard, you hear me? We feel like we in an arm around this bitch because you got to come on with it. But I ain't asking for that. I don't want that. I don't even want them problems. Just saying, like, he put a motherfucker on. I was too relaxed. I ain't no doing no reads and shit. Now, that's why I watch you. I read it, depending on what your story is. I ain't gonna fuck with you. That type of shit. In my car. He ain't had no car. He walked over here. All them ain't number testimony. All this shit, everything I've been through, everything I ever been through, all my spiritual shit that I've been trying to say, people knocking me, don't believe me, talking shit down in my name. When I write this book, I'm gonna have these hoes with them blunts. They gonna run through a whole 3.5 on chapter 1. Watch what I tell you. For every fucking thing. You hear me? Because a hoe ain't playing with me when it comes to some facts. Because one thing I can say, I don't give a fuck what I went through in life. All them shits was trials and tribulations. You hear me? A hoe love to see you frown. A hoe love to see you sad all the time. But a hoe can't stand them testimonies. And I'm popping out with them hoes like raccoon ass. I got so many testimonies. You hear me? God done saved my life. I supposed to been gone, T. I supposed to been gone. You hear me? This before I knew about the gift. Before I knew about the gift, I supposed to been gone, Lord. I'm telling you, man, I don't give a fuck no hoe said. I don't give my hey. It put tears through mine, just having flashback while these hoes be playing and talking and be doing shit and stealing their life away and I, man, Charles and Connect. Oh man, straight drop finna go to court today. Knees, I mean. You finna go to court. What's up, me Jimmy now? It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. Bitch, you don't even know half my story. Ho, you just know what I told you. Bitch, I break you down if I tell you. Bitch, let alone, ho, you can't even walk in my shoe, bitch, and you couldn't even stand up in my house shoe. Ho, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Get somewhere, ho. It's a little girl mad over there, bitch. Get in the circle. I mean, get on the quiet mat, ho, and be quiet. Yeah, bitch, get on the pallet, bitch. Yeah. One of you bragging ass, talking ass hoes ain't never been in the street, but you trying to tell a story. Oh, what you talking about? I was real deal out here. I was on Airways and the White, goddamn it, with them guys with their bag. You hear me? This shit is not make believe. This shit, man, what? Flock to a motherfucker. Flock to a motherfucker and fuck with a motherfucker. Cause these bitches get with a nigga and get the bag. And I'm finna get with a nigga. We finna mess some so we can get 2 times, not 1 time. You hear me? That's what wrong. You get with it, babe. I need my nails and my hair did. Babe, I need my nails and my hair did. No hoe, grow your nails with your nervous ass, bite them off and shit. Grow your nails and put your hands in your own head and save that little money. You hear me? Run you up something, baby, so you can own something. Stop thinking, cause your freshest and your best wig and your freshest outfit gonna be when you hit that cash, cause your folks gonna sell their soul to make sure you the best motherfucker alive. Cause what's finna hit their ass is what all they ain't never did. So they gonna take it out on your funeral. So quit trying to be the prettiest bitch alive. The prettiest you gonna be is in that case. These facts. These fucking facts. These facts. Keep what's up with your teeth, baby. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna look like this. Man, you going walking around looking like you the baddest bitch and the this kind of bitch. And at the end of the day, you ain't gonna be that hoe until you hit that case. It's gonna be more motherfuckers at your funeral than your birthday party. So why you shining so hard? You better know it. You better know it. You better know it. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to go in the ground. You hear me? The fuck you throwing me underground for? It's too close to hell. Bury me above ground if you gonna put me in that casket, cause I don't want to go in that motherfucker anyway. And don't cremate me and be keeping ashes all over motherfucking houses. Let me lose mine. Man, let me loose. Cause when you separate, when you let me loose in that water and separate the motherfucking ash, you get what I'm finna do. I'm finna go a air whole driveway that got a puddle. I'm finna come for you, ho. Every bitch that crossed me when I was alive, all you got to do is put the puddle up. It can rain drop one drop in front of the whole house. Here I come. Cause one thing about water, that motherfucker ain't gonna never stop. It ain't gonna never stop. That water gonna run through some cities and some towns. It's gonna be dirty. It's gonna be clean, and that's me. You gonna catch me dirty. You gonna catch me clean, bitch. Yeah, that water gonna move. It's gonna freeze. It's gonna unthaw. It's gonna be splashes in that motherfucker, boat rides and all that. Throw my ashes in the water. Fuck how it turned out. Fuck how it turned out. I'm coming back through everybody's city. Water don't do nothing but rotate and go around in a circle. Bitch, I don't give a fucking bitch a hurricane. You ain't finna do nothing but throw me to Hawaii some motherfucking work. Yeah, slang me over yon. Push me the other way. You hear me? All I know, I'm gonna run back through this bitch like the Jolly Car Wash, but I'm gonna spin a hole like a wash machine every time I come. Wow. Wow. Every time I come through, bitch, every time you think you up, hoe. Wow. Spin that hole like a wash machine. Wow. Every time. Real. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down, Lord. You hear me? I don't give a fuck if I have to come back. Girl, let me tell you something. Let me come back as a child and curse one of these hoes out. Man, look, I done had so many kids' spirits. I done had the bad ones and the good ones. The best spirit I had ever, as far as a child that I can remember, because I done had a lot of them. But the one that always you know, the stories I don't forget is that little baby that was over there in them the chateaus apartments over there in Raleigh, and she was just in the living room dancing. Her grandmama and granddaddy were keeping her while her mom and daddy was at work, and the bullet come through the window while them niggas was shooting, hit that baby dead in the head. Fire. Hey, that little girl right there, that's the smartest little goddamn girl spirit I ever seen in my fucking life. It's like she was already in here before she got there. The way she just bounced her ass in that motherfucking head her way, and was her mom and dad the only child and her grandmama only grandchild. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That one right there. When she came around, I ain't never seen the little girl spirit. Why she said, hello, Miss Shakina. I'm like, girl, man, I'm like, girl, you don't even know what the fuck going on up there. You know, and she just, I'm talking about, she was like, she used big words. She said, I got well acquainted fast, Miss Shakina. Oh, yeah, she a motherfucker. That one there, that's the little girl. When I get some little girls that make it to heaven, the young ones, you better not be 13 and under. I'm finna wake her up. She finna break your ass in and get it on together. I didn't got a lot of, I didn't did a lot. Yeah, I got a lot of lives talking about that little girl. On my old live, yeah, I got a lot of shit. I've been going live for since I've been going. No, it ain't gonna be on nothing recent. It's gonna be back when she first passed away. I had my first YouTube channel for like I think like 5 years. And I got to argue with this lady about the moochie grape shit. And I told that bitch, we gonna see. She ain't even got YouTube no more. But anyway, I got to argue with her and I took the page down where I really used to be crunk on. I had it for years. So boom, I turned around and built this one. And I built it just to lay low and play slow just to get in the bushes. I jumped back on the lady line to see what they still talking about me. And they would, that's why I'm on their ass. But anyway, and I just, just laid low in the bushes for about a year. And then so one day, they were boosting me up like, man, you need to go and pop out on YouTube, man. Fuck that shit. They kept sending me to Facebook jail. And I'm like, fuck Facebook, man. I'm finna go on YouTube and go and run it up. I know it's gonna take a minute because you got to crawl for you can walk, you hear me? But I'm here for it. I got good knee pads. And so like I've been going live on YouTube maybe 4 months. I had this page going on 2 years. So I've been in Facebook jail June, July, August, and September. I said, fuck it. I ain't gonna go in October. I got out of Facebook jail in October, but I went straight to YouTube. So I've been going live on YouTube October, November, December, and then January. I say about 4 months. Since since Portia. Mhm. And Portia came to my page. Portia came to my page when I was arguing with so I've been knowing Portia a year. Portia been around a year because it's been a year since I got to arguing with the CJ nigga. The CJ nigga, I got to arguing with him. Portia was on his page. Then the Melvin Shows nigga went live talking about me. So I jumped in Melvin comments and I said some shit that made his whole live come on my page. And when I got on my page, I rocked his ass out. That's where Portia came from. So Portia been on my page a year. Mhm. Mm-hmm. And so she been on my page a year. So you came around when she started joining my lives and sharing my lives. You popped on my page. Yeah, and then you knew me, you know me from we end up being knowing the same motherfucker from Al. So my son and dad and them and all this shit. So it's been going on a year for you too. I gave you that reading a long time ago, about 7, 8, 9 months ago. Uh-huh. Key, what's up with your T? What she say? Is that the one that wouldn't say? Yeah, they pose to. They know what to do. You come on here with that trolling. You come on there with that trolling, they're gonna tear that ass up. And if they don't, I ain't. But it's 7, 6. Yeah. All of them, that's my team, my babies there. But I said I'm gonna get off at 7:15. I be catching we're not catching a ride, but one of my TT baby want me to ride with her in the morning time to drop her baby off and do all this shit to sit in the car with her kids. So this be around about the time she want me to call her and tell her if I can do it, if I can't. I can't hang the live up and call her. I should have been on the computer. But anyway, I'm gonna make that call because I do need that store run this morning. You know, so love you too, T. Yeah, so I told you call somebody whose name start with a P and call this lady who been on her job for a long time. Her hair gray, but she be down it blonde because she like to still look kind of young, but she an older lady, and she gonna give it to you, but it's on some borrowed shit. She want it back. You can't have it. You can't have it. So you're gonna have to swallow your pride, baby. Sometimes I have to do this shit, but it's better than my old days. I had to swallow my pride and suck some dick to feed my kids and pay some bills. I don't have to do that anymore. But I knew the dicks I was sucking, they had money. You know what I'm saying? My tricks had money. You know what I'm saying? And I was VIP. You know what I'm saying? My tricks didn't have other bitches. They didn't have other bitches. It's me and your wife or just me, goddamn it. But whatever the case may be. So I used to have to do some strain for a little piece of change, but that was the old me. Like I said, I got testimonies now. So like I had to swallow my pride for a lot of shit. We have to do that. I gotta swallow my pride and do all these free ass lives, knowing they ain't gonna support me. And I keep saying I ain't. But see, I ain't doing the lives for them. I'm doing the live for the people in the background. So when they come around, they finna wing these motherfuckers off. Cause I'm slowly unfriending they ass one by one. I can't keep listening to them war stories talking about, well, T, you know I ain't get it. If you ain't get it, and I'm trying to get it, I never had it. So I ain't never that cool with nobody. I'm gonna let you hold me back in life. And if I start a live and everybody see that the people on there ain't supporting and I'm steady saying something, they ain't dropping nothing, what would make a new motherfucker come in and give me something? That's just like having a cleaning business. I got one bad girl that don't know how to clean, but I need this contract. We steady trying to show her how to clean, but she ain't give it. You think I'm gonna lose the contract or lose that bitch? That bitch gotta go. So, and I'm not calling nobody no bitch, but I'm looking at life like that. How you gonna keep keeping the same people around you that keep telling you they ain't get it? How am I ever make it? We ain't that cool that you want to see me still at the bottom. But I know you get it. And sometimes you be having it. But you keep saying fuck me and joining my live, shouting me out like it's all this and that. But you show me something different. I ain't never that cool with nobody. You hear me? Man, I don't have a bone with my mama and my blood sister. Nobody is beneath that shit. You hear me? Nobody. So hey, I come up and my heart like the fucking Tin Man on the Wizard of Oz. I really don't have one. But if I fuck with you and I tell you that I love you, man, that shit genuine. Because I don't have a bond with the media people that I should, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? God is spitting it around and he keeps saying that ain't none of you, it's them. That's why you can't never get an answer. I stood back and waited to see, and that's what it is. So after that, I'm so hard, man. I don't give a fuck about shit. I don't give a fuck about being cool, no hoe, running with no hoe. I came in this world by myself. I ain't had no twin or shit. And that's the way I'm gonna rock out when I leave this bitch by myself in that motherfucking casket. I don't give a fuck about hanging with no motherfucker. And I don't give a fuck about being by myself. Bitch, I'm gonna leave here by myself. You hear me? So in the longest journey, I got a in my life. And I didn't carry too many people along with this. God heard me tell this story. They still don't want to see a motherfucker. That's why I'm still where I'm at. So sometimes you gotta cut some folks off in order to have something. It ain't about no friendship and all that. I can't do that, man. You hear me? I'm trying to make it, man. I'm trying to make it. And if the same motherfuckers around me still working the same job, still paying the same bill, still check to check, it's self-explanatory, not to them, but to me. They ain't gonna be able to help me. They can't prosper with me. They can't get ahead. And I know that I got enough power to send it up because I got 3 motherfuckers watching me and I done it for them to get a better job, more money. And I ain't gonna lie. One of them that I did that too, I said, you're gonna get a better job and better money. You're gonna be able to see the light. You're gonna be able to. I ain't lying. She fuck with me every week. I ain't gonna call her name and put her business out there. She fuck with me every week. She said, "Man, T, I appreciate that what you did. I went from $14 an hour to 19. I could see the light, T. I could see the light." She said, "I know a lot of people saying they gonna do this, they gonna do that, and a lot of motherfuckers working because I sent it up. Them the same motherfucker tell me every week, hold up, I got you, T, hold up. How you gonna tell me hold up and I put you in that position? You don't put the motherfucker that help you on hold, dummy." You hear me? Because if I got enough power to give you the job, don't you think I got enough power to tell God snatch it away? She wasn't worthy. She wasn't worthy. She wasn't worthy. That's why they call give it and take her. I fuck with you and look what you showed me. You put me on the back burner. But when you came to me crying, I dropped everything and gave it to you. But you keep making me wait for this money every time. Okay? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I let them think they getting over. I let them think I ain't paying attention. I let them keep telling me they ain't got it. But I look up and I see what they doing. You hear me? So when they really, really need me, that's when God gonna spank them. And I'm gonna show your ass. I'm gonna show you like you showed me. I line and tell you, I can't do it this week, T. I send it up next week. And I know you need it. It's a I didn't gave all of them I didn't gave all of them a screenshot of a motherfucker begging me to help them right now. Motherfuckers that lost everybody around them. Motherfuckers talking about they finna take their life, they at rock bottom, all this shit. You begging for me now. But you go on all these motherfucker pages, they out to eat, they out to drink, they kicking it with Bobo and all these motherfuckers. But they got when they got the money. Soon as you get broken, God come in, damn, you forgot about Kena? How you forget about Kena, she ain't forget about you? Type shit. Then when he spank their ass, when they come back, God don't send them back to me for me to help them. He sent them back to let me know, I told you I was going to get them for you. That's why I don't help them when they come back. Fuck you. And every promise you ever sold to me, I don't even want it. You gonna be out of more money than what you promised me, and I bet this shit. You hear me? They can take it, and they know it. I done proved so many points to them and showed them what it is. They still playing. T, I promise I ain't gonna be like the rest of them motherfuckers. I just ain't got it, T. How you gonna tell a motherfucker that no, you didn't have shit in the beginning? You didn't have shit on shit for real. I help your ass get through the door. Now you still telling me you ain't got shit? You still telling me you ain't got shit? You hear me? Okay, you really finna stick to what you telling me, because I'm finna come back for everything I gave. In 25, you hear me? I don't give a fuck who I lose as far as like social media. I ain't talking about in depth. As far as these social media shit, all of them that showed me they right hand. Every last one on. It ain't a motherfucker that watch me and follow me. I ain't read them. You better bet that. You hear me? I want to know everything I'm surrounded with. And I done went to them spirits and I done gossip about every last one of them. And some of these motherfuckers really fuck with me. Some of them really love me. Some of them really, some of these motherfuckers genuine for real. Some of them I know they love me for real. I don't give a fuck if they even said something about me behind my back. I probably said something about them, but it's still genuine. I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna rock out with Kaylisha until she leave this bitch, until I leave this bitch. I know it's genuine. I read when I met her, her brother wasn't gone. Then her brother left. I read her and I looked her dead in the eyes and I said, T, I need you to be strong. I need you to be real strong for me, baby. Now her brother gone. Do you hear me? I said, listen to me. This some one-on-one shit. The whole family got me on the motherfucking TV. The whole family looking me dead in the eye, and the brother just left her. I said, put T on the phone. I told her mama, I told the grandmama, I need to talk to my T. I read the whole house. Do you hear me? I read the mama, the daddy, the sister, the brother, every motherfucker. I looked my T dead in the eyes. I said, T, I know you just lost your brother, but I need you to be strong for me, T. I said, God finna spin the block one more time on your baby. I said, God finna come spin that block one more time, but you ain't gonna worry about no more losses after that. He finna spin the block. God finna come back and get your daddy, baby. She like, what, T? I said, T, and he know he finna go. He just don't know how to tell y'all. I said, put the dad on the phone. The daddy got on the phone. I said, you know God finna call you home. I said, you know that son up there in heaven and he lonely. You miss him just as much as he miss you. And you ready to get up out of here and go be with your son. See, you hear me when I say a month later the daddy was gone? Do you hear me? And I told my T, you better not fold, goddammit. You better not fold. See, I got bonds like that with a motherfucker, and my T ain't folded yet. Do you hear me? And I salute her. I salute her because she was on her motherfucking. I thought she was gonna check up out this motherfucker. That's her only brother, and I ain't got but one, so I felt that pain. I felt that pain, and a motherfucker can't tell me shit. Yeah. Oh, she good, baby. She good now, because my motherfucking T around here uplifting other motherfuckers who went through what she went through. She good, love. She good. She good. When I tell you she good, now they're gonna ride to the store right there. You hear the phone ringing. I go, but I love y'all. I love y'all, but I gotta go. Love you. You welcome, boo. Love y'all. Bye.